Right, I made a decision, and I'm gutted that I had to make the decision, but I think it's probably the best decision. When I came out Dumfries this morning, it was raining, and I got like 400 miles to get to Chepstow, so I thought it prudent really to just get on the motorway and blast down really to south of Liverpool really, and get off there and head towards Nantwich way. At least then I can cover the best part of that crappy distance quickly and try and work my way around this storm that's here, slow moving. So hopefully, and looking by the broken cloud and that we've got here now, it's probably the right decision that I made. But it does mean that I can now at least spend a little bit more time travelling around Wales. Maybe go up to visit the dams now instead of dusting around the Yorkshire moors and the Lake District like I was supposed to. Now I can go and have a look at the dams, hopefully, if this weather holds. So yeah, let's crack on with it. You know, plans change, things happen, you make another decision, don't you? You know, I'll get to do it again. Like I say, I'm really gutted that I haven't managed to do the plan of Land's End to John O'Groats without touching a motorway, but there's always another year, and I'm sure I'll do it again. Everyone's kept saying to me, so we'll do it next year or something. So yeah, maybe used to next year doing it. Okay, anyway, I'll put all this stuff on and we'll make a move. See you in a bit. As you can see though, it's lovely here. And it was great to get all my waterproofs off and get back to my summer gloves. Yeah, much better. Just come off the motorway. I'm now heading towards Whitchurch. Oh, it feels so much better. So let's go and see some reservoirs. There's one road actually I want to do. Can't remember the number of it now. It's down by, is it Cross Gates or Cross Keys, somewhere around there, Newtown, which I rode last year and was absolute blast. It was, even on this old cruiser of mine, loved every second of it. And once I've done that road, then we're going to the reservoirs and then cut back from there across to Brecon and on to Abergavenny and Chepstow. Rather scenic. Canal and the river and the road. Oh, it's nice to be just in that sun. I think maybe I did spread the distances a bit too far in the doing it 400 mile a day. Because no, it's manageable, and I did it those parts without too much of a problem. You don't really get to spend any time seeing anything. I know I've never been a, oh look, let's take a photograph of that kind of guy. Oh look, get my picture with this. You know, it's, you're spending, because you've got to be quick, you're spending all your time concentrating on the road, and so you don't really pay attention to what's around you. And I suppose the devil's in the detail, isn't it? We're just coming past like Ben Nevis way there, past down towards Fort William, and it looked like heather that was on the hill, purple heather, and you realise after a while that it's not ever, it's just that the hill's that big, but what you're looking at is rhododendron all the way up the mountain or hill. Stunning, absolutely beautiful. You know, and sometimes it's just nicer to be able to take it slower and appreciate that more. Well, this is the A49. to Whitchurch. It's actually pretty good. Tell you, that's one thing that I have noticed the difference from Scotland to here. That's just in that very short space of time, and that is the amount of traffic. Not that it means much on a bike. And let's turn left here, the A whatever it was, 4595 or something, to Oswestry. I don't think I've ever been to Oswestry. You know what? I think I'll be taking in an ice cream today. Oh yes, even though I'm on a low carb diet, I'm having one. Now I can have the ice cream without any problem as long as I have it in a tub. But I think you can stick the tub where the sun don't shine. It's going to be an oyster or a cone. Yeah, I'm gonna be a bad boy. I suppose that's one thing though I had with Scotland, with it being absolutely freezing cold and relentless winds, is that it kept the midges away. I mean, I expected my visor to be absolutely caked, and yet there was hardly anything. I'd kept my vent shut as well, so they don't keep coming in my helmet. Because that's one thing with this Shoei Neotech 2, which I've got. If you have the vents open in the top, especially, you can feel that the bugs. If you're riding this slow and the bugs that get swept into the vent, you can feel them crawling on your head. The bugs don't bother me, but it ain't a very nice feeling, having them all crawling around on top of your scalp. I did put some fishnet in there, not of my own stockings, of course, and it blew out straight away. So that idea didn't work. I'll think of something else later. Right, here we go. This is the road I meant. This is excellent road. Well known for bikers. Well, we'll start by fucking that bend up. I came with my nephew and his son and a guy from work last year. We rode this. It's absolutely fantastic. The A483 from Newtown to Lord knows. Looks like it's been resurfaced as well. good ad. Seems like the cars don't hang about around it either. I was hoping against all hope, of course, that I wasn't going to meet anybody on this. That's not because they'd slow me down, because I'm certainly not a fast rider. Well, that was rather interesting. Just been to the Crossways Cafe there. Met a coffer full up with Stafford. Yeah, interesting conversation. Yeah, great who you meet sometimes just from nowhere. Anyway, let's carry on with this ride now. I had my cup of tea. Stayed a bit longer than I should. Just make sure I got my wallet in my pocket, because I keep forgetting it. So I'm just going to ride this one road to Bluith or whatever you call it, and then I'm going to go and find that reservoir. Woohoo! Oh, red GTO.